Welcome to the world of powerful wood splitters that tear through massive logs with absolute precision. This is where machines reign over the forest timber. Subscribe now to experience raw, satisfying power. Welcome to Woodpath channel. Watch as this powerful wood chipper goes to work on a thick pine tree. Its heavy-duty blades slice through the trunk and branches with ease, reducing the entire tree into fine, clean wood chips in just seconds. Pine wood, with its resin and dense grain, can be tough, but this machine handles it without breaking a sweat. Fast, efficient, and built for the job. This is how forestry cleanup gets done right. The Petzolato PTH 1400 to 1000 M drum chipper is running at full capacity, roaring like a tireless machine beast. Large logs are grabbed by the hydraulic arm and fed directly into the intake chute. Inside, the grinding drum spins ferociously, with razor-sharp blades hammering into the wood, turning each log into thousands of tiny chips. Wood fragments are expelled in powerful bursts from the discharge chute, like a storm of sawdust. The entire work site becomes shrouded in a dense cloud of wood dust, hanging thick in the air like fog, coating machinery, clothing, and even dulling the sunlight as it filters through the smoky atmosphere. The machine thunders on, dust swirling, as more logs wait in line to be devoured. It's a raw display of mechanical strength, relentless, intense, and unstoppable. Amid a battlefield of fallen trees, where massive trunks lie scattered like slain giants, the Moorbark 30 of 36-hole tree chipper stands tall, a mechanical beast clad in blazing red, the color of fire and blood. There is no subtlety in its design. It does not blend in. It commands attention. The log is lowered into the gaping maw of the chipper, and the beast screams into action. Rotating blades tear into it with merciless speed, shredding the trunk in seconds. Splinters explode outward like shrapnel, each crack a violent echo of destruction. A red mist of sawdust rises, glowing in the sun, blending with the machine's paint like a storm of flame and ash. The Moorbark doesn't just chip. It devours, dominates, reducing once mighty trees into mulch and memory, leaving behind a battlefield of dust, bark, and the cold roar of metal fury. In a leafy backyard scattered with dry branches and fallen twigs, a man in work gear and gloves works methodically beside a compact yet mighty universal wood chipper shredder. Though small in size, this mini chipper growls like a mechanical creature, hungry for wood. The man steadily gathers fallen limbs, dry branches, even logs thick as a wrist, and feeds them into the spinning mouth of the machine. Inside, sharp blades spring to action, shredding wood with a crisp, satisfying crunch. Every log disappears in seconds, and to the side, a steady stream of fine golden brown wood chips pours out, piling up in a neat cone beside the chipper. Each chip falls like sawdust rain, forming the perfect mulch pile for compost, garden beds, or wood stoves. It's like watching a small miracle of engineering, a chore that would take hours with a handsaw now done in minutes with just a few movements. Efficient, powerful, and incredibly easy to use, this mini wood chipper is the ultimate backyard assistant for anyone serious about landscaping or garden cleanup. The man carefully feeds each log into the wood chipper. Around him, the landscape is covered in a blanket of white snow, creating a peaceful yet lively atmosphere. The large machine operates steadily, the engine's roar blending with the crunching sound of wood being shredded. Despite the freezing weather, both the man and the machine work diligently, a testament to perseverance and enduring strength amid the harshness of nature. Petzolato PTH 1400 to 1000 wood chipper, powered by a robust Caterpillar C2 engine, looms like a massive steel beast awakened in the heart of the timber yard. A huge log is slowly fed into its jaws, and the machine begins to devour it with deliberate precision, as if savoring every fiber of the wood in its own mechanical way. The grinding drum spins steadily, while the internal blades tear through thick timber with terrifying force. Each pull of the log is accompanied by a deep, rumbling growl that shakes the ground. Instantly, thousands of wood chips are launched from the discharge chute, building up into a gigantic mountain of shredded wood behind the machine. At a large timber stockyard, the CBI Magnum Force 8400 DeBear is operating at full throttle. A heavy-duty log loader works non-stop, continuously feeding massive logs into the grinder. As each log enters the machine, the internal grinding system shreds it into fine wood chips with relentless force. The wood chips are then powerfully ejected from the discharge chute, forming a continuous stream that piles up into a long ridge, like a mountain range made entirely of wood chips. The roaring sound of the machine, the rhythmic motion of the equipment, and the striking sight of the flowing chip stream create a dramatic industrial scene set against a raw, natural backdrop. This is the Albach Diamond 2000, a self-propelled, high-performance wood chipper engineered for extreme forestry operations. Watch as it takes on a massive pine tree with ease, feeding it through the drum and turning it into perfect wood chips within seconds. Equipped with over 700 horsepower, a 360-degree rotating cab, and advanced chip control systems, the Diamond 2000 delivers power, precision, and comfort in one unstoppable machine. For those who demand the best in biomass production, this is the ultimate chipping solution. Through thick brush and uneven ground, the forestry tractor pushes forward, dragging massive logs behind it like a beast of burden. The forest parts in its wake, leaving behind a trail of raw timber freshly taken from the heart of nature. Each turn of the wheel is a testament to engineering and endurance. The journey out of the woods is slow but unstoppable. With every pull, the machine brings the forest closer to transformation, from wild growth to crafted material. In this moment, man and machine move as one, shaping the future from the strength of the land. The Potsy Elephant AF8W moves steadily through the forest, its large wheels gripping the rough ground. With a powerful hydraulic arm, it grabs a freshly cut log and lifts it with ease. Carefully, the machine carries the log to the landing site and gently places it onto a growing stack. Fast, strong, and precise, this is modern logging in action. In the middle of a snow-covered forest, a powerful skidder moves steadily between the trees. Its massive tires crunch through the thick blanket of snow, leaving deep tracks behind. Behind the machine, a heavy tree trunk drags across the frozen ground. The steel winch cable holds it firmly as the engine growls under the strain. Snow sprays to the sides as the log scrapes across the icy terrain. The cold wind howls through the forest, but the skidder pushes forward without hesitation. Its exhaust releases clouds of steam into the frosty air. Tree after tree, it continues its essential task, pulling timber out of the silent, snowy woods. Charging through thick mud, the homemade forwarder powers into the forest. Its tires sink deep, but it keeps moving, built for the wild. As branches snap and wheels grind, the machine reaches the fallen logs. The claw extends, grabs tight, and lifts. In this remote jungle, it's the king of the woods. With a full load of heavy logs, the log set 6F begins its toughest challenge yet. The forest road ahead is soaked in deep mud, slippery and uneven. But the machine powers forward, its massive tires grinding through the muck with raw strength and precision. Each bounce and slide is met with control, no hesitation, no turning back. This is not just transport, it's a battle between machine and terrain. And log set never loses. In the heart of the forest, the FMG 678 machine slowly approaches a tall tree. Its powerful hydraulic arm extends forward with precision. Within seconds, the claw-like grapple firmly grips the trunk. With a swift motion, the tree is cut at the base and gently lifted from the ground. The FMG 678 then rotates and carefully places the tree on the pile with remarkable accuracy. Every movement of the machine is smooth and controlled, demonstrating its advanced technology and efficiency in forestry operations. Surrounding it, the forest remains calm, while the machine continues its work, harvesting trees with minimal disturbance to the environment. In the heart of the forest, a mighty machine roars to life. With powerful precision, the crane grips a massive tree trunk, lifting it effortlessly from the forest floor. It's a perfect blend of strength and engineering, turning a tough job into a graceful motion. Nature meets machine, and the forest yields to progress. The last log is loaded. The forest floor is quiet again. With its trailer full and mission complete, the forwarder pauses for a moment, like a soldier catching its breath. Then, with a powerful growl, the engine roars to life. Tires dig into the damp earth as the machine turns toward the exit. The journey out won't be easy, but it's ready. It came in for the timber, and now it's bringing the forest bounty home. The forestry machine arrives at the drop site, carrying a heavy load of freshly cut timber. With careful movements, its hydraulic arm swings into place, lowering each massive log onto the growing pile. Every drop is precise, controlled, a blend of mechanical strength and human coordination. This is the final stage of the forest harvest, where the raw beauty of nature is handed off for transformation. From tree to timber, from wild to organized, the journey continues, one log at a time. Deep in the forest, the Timberjack 810D begins its mission. Its claw grips fallen logs with ease, lifting and stacking them like wooden giants. The muddy trail and thick underbrush don't stop this machine. It moves with quiet power and determination. Once fully loaded, it heads toward the collection site. Bouncing through the rugged terrain, the 810D carries tons of timber like it's nothing. This is where strength meets precision, where the forest gives way to progress. At the edge of the forest, the staging yard comes to life. The forestry machine rolls in, carrying its heavy cargo of freshly harvested logs. With deliberate precision, the mechanical arm lifts each trunk and places it neatly onto growing stacks. There is no chaos here, only order, rhythm, and strength. One by one, the trees are laid down, not as wild growth, but as resources ready for the next step of their journey. It's the final act of a long process, from forest floor to organized stockpile, where nature meets preparation and muscle meets method. In the heart of the dense forest, the kinetic 437 8x8 roared powerfully, its massive wheels rolling over the damp earth. The hydraulic arm reached out, gripping a freshly felled tree trunk, lifting it high before gently swiveling and placing it neatly into the rear cargo bed. The engine thundered, hydraulics hissed softly, and gray smoke rose into the misty forest air. A scene where the raw power of machinery blends seamlessly with the wildness of nature.